car, the Uber driver's face lights up. It doesn't matter whether they're born in Australia, whether they're born in England, whether they're born in India, whether they're born in Pakistan. We did the lunch show yesterday and the crowd was screaming out your name. What have you learned about fame along the way, mate?
Yeah, look, it's... I think when you sort of grow up, you think, you know, fame could be pretty cool. And, you know, when I was, I think, 21 or 22 years of age, I had my first, I suppose, exposure to it. And there's no school you can go to learn about it. You just sort of got to try and do the best you can and deal with it, being followed by half a dozen photographers every day or everywhere you go.
Which still happens now. You were getting papped on your hotel balcony while you're in Sydney, and you come and you say, oh, they've taken photos of me on the balcony, and the rest of us go, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I know, but the Gadding ball changed my life. That was the real turning point from that side of things, where I suppose the media side of people and that side wanted to know everywhere I spent my time. And I sort of resented it a lot.
108 Test wickets. Yet he came to be defined by his very first delivery on English soil in 1993. Forever known as the ball of the century.
Well, I'm fascinated by that because you've had your ups and downs, and we see so much of it nowadays. If you do the wrong thing in the current world, bang, you're off. You know, the cancel culture. You've managed to ride that out through thick and thin. What do you put that down to? Yet you're still down here at the SCG. The punters are like, Warne, we want a selfie.
Honesty. I think I've never pretended to be something I'm not. I am me. And if you ask me if I think, you know, you should paint that wall red or black, I'll give you my opinion. And it's nothing personal against anyone. I'm up here, I could easily say great things about everyone and everyone's terrific and everything's wonderful. But is that... I like to give my opinion because I think that's our job. We can all sit on the fence up here and not give an opinion and avoid an opinion because we might hurt someone's feelings. I think if we're constructive with what we say, and I think we should give our opinion on what we believe because that's what the punters out there want, because we want to create debate. So the punters in there say, no, Warnie's wrong. I agree with Howie. I like that. You know, I don't mind, but I'm not up here to make friends. I'm up here to give my opinion on my cricket knowledge over 35 years of what I've seen, and I'd like to think I've earned that right for respect of what I've been through. I've been through most things you could possibly think of as an international sportsman and an athlete. And in cricket side of things, I think I understand the game pretty well. And so I think I've earned the right to have respected my opinion. Whether people like it or not, that's okay. I'm not looking for you to agree with me. But I hope people out there respect that I've got an opinion and they admire me for my opinion. And I'm not saying I'm right. I could be wrong.
It's your opinion.
But it's my opinion.
Sorry, mate, 10 past 2, we're getting the word. The Aussies are out there. Well, in the doco, as you said, your family has spoken, your children have spoken. When anyone says to me, they always say, what's Shane Warne like? What's Shane Warne like? And the thing I say that he is very, very loyal and he's very, very generous and he's all about his kids. You know, every time we jump in a taxi, you're speaking to Jackson or Brooke or Summer. They're going well in life now. Where are you with you and your kids? Apart from madly in love is what I would say you are with your kids. Yeah, look, I always have been. And, you know, people sort of think, you know, they watch the documentary, they say, how could you put cricket above your family? I did. It might be right or wrong, but that's what I did. It didn't mean I didn't love my children. It didn't mean I didn't value my family. I did. But nothing was going to stop me from being the best cricketer I possibly could and winning cricket for Australia. So when you talk about the public still admiring me, I suppose, and the fascination and the interest, I suppose it's because of my honesty. And it's also the way I played the game, I suppose. The way I played, they enjoyed watching me play. They know how hard I was on the field, and I just wanted to win. I was so competitive. So with my family now, that's one of the reasons I retired. I played for another 6 years after I retired from international cricket. But I think it's important, really important for people that have been around for a while playing the game, that you think about the next generation. You can play too long. And, you know, I retired and I thought the best thing for me was people ask, why are you? Rather than why don't you? And I think for any athlete out there, while you're on top and everything's going well, that's the time to maybe retire. If you're in a bit like this, retire and let someone else come through. I think that's really important, not to play too long. And some people they've played too long. Just looking at that promo as well, you know, you're a cricketer, as you say, but then Chris Martin pops up in the documentary. Ed Sheeran pops up in the documentary. What's it like hanging with all these cool cats of international fame, rock stars?
Yeah, and they're not just in there to be a headspace. You know, we didn't ring them up and say, can you, to the manager, can you get them on? They're my friends.